What is going on, YouTube? It is an early morning here on March 3rd of 2021. It's around 9 a.m. where I'm at right now. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So today's gonna be a little different. I know this is only my second stream ever on YouTube. Normally I stream over on Twitch, but I felt like since this isn't going to be gaming technically, I should probably do it here over on YouTube. But I wanted to live stream and get some content out just to keep my content going. So today what we're working on here is actually homework in college, but it is coding. So if you're interested in coding, stick around. You might enjoy what you see. So what I'm working on here is currently a project that takes, oh here, let me organize these a little better, right? So what I'm working on here is taking a project, or the project itself is taking a new class, which is called Lucky Number. So I'm creating a new object, which is called the Lucky Number, and I'm feeding it into a list, right? I'm creating my own list. It's a linked positional list, okay? So when doing that, I'm basically adding it all in there, but I have no way of going through the list and printing it out in a way that is manageable. So what I have to do is create iterators using positional iterators and going through using our has next methods, our next methods, and our removes method, and that would be how we cycle through the list. And in my project, I need to be able to have just a normal iterator that goes through every single object and prints out every single item in the list. I also need to go through and print out every single, I need to go through and print out every single even number, which I think this is just the position iterator class still. Did I print that twice? Nested position iterator class. I think I did. No such element exception. Position, lucky number next, has next, remove. Yeah, I think I did actually. Why would I have? Maybe that was an accident. Position iterator. No, okay, yeah, okay. It was my even one. I just got confused for some reason. Okay, so up here, this has been throwing me off. So I've been looking at this, but up here I'm allowed to use iterator, position, lucky number. But if I come down here, I'm not, right? So if we try it here, let's go. What did I say it was? Iterator, position, lucky number. now it works fine. But here, lucky number list even position iterator cannot be converted to iterator position lucky number. If I implement it as iterable, okay. Okay, so I fixed it. All right. Let me know if the music's too loud too, because I do know. Alright, we're gonna have it set like that. Sorry, guys. I just wanted to get the chat pulled up. Alright, just making sure that doesn't show my stream key in any way as well. Alright, perfect. Stream status, excellent. Okay, just make sure. Just make sure here. Alright, so we have that done. Now I think I gotta do that for all these. I don't know why it's a Java util when I okay. And then if I come down here, yep, should throw the same exception. We're gonna use iterator. Position, not position, lucky number. All right, then we have to change this to iterable. Position, lucky number. Do I know what I did up here? Yeah, I know it's supposed to be even. Yeah, but then this needs to be iterable. Okay, fine. Because I think it's throwing, I used those because, yeah, okay. Makes sense. It's because I have my own iterator and iterable classes. So, I think iterator, iterate, yeah, okay. But, wow. So in the even one, iterator, position, lucky number. I must have spelled position wrong. Yeah, I did, okay. And that should fix that error. Oop, not open. Save. Okay. So I believe our lucky number list class should be complete then. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. Actually, we're going to leave it up on the stream. Turn it down to my ears. And turn it down on the stream a little bit, just in case it's a little loud. Because it's real loud in my ears. Okay. So, all these should be fine then. And none of these, I shouldn't have to access any of these. The only one I should have to access is the add lucky number. Is even, I shouldn't have to access, and is prime, I shouldn't have to access. That should be accessed through the even position iterator list, which is, yep, is even, and then is prime down here. Yep, okay. So this should all be good. Next up, I have to go over to my client class, and I needed to manually feed in. Yep, okay. So I'm manually feeding in here. Let me pull up the document for you guys so I can show you what I have to do. It'll help maybe a little bit. client class. All right. So what we need to do is now go to, so create a client named client that does the following. Creates an instance of your lucky number class. Yep, we did that, right? So let's do it this way. Let's have it just next to it, next to our code. All right, so we have our client class, yep, and then we create an instance of our lucky number list class. Yep, lucky number list is equal to a new lucky number list, which shouldn't have any sort of overload constructor. Nope, just a basic one, linked positional list. Unless I need to throw in lucky number there. Yeah, maybe. I think I do. I have no idea what that means. Okay, so I didn't need it. It was inferred. All right, so that's fine. We'll save. Load this back up. Okay, so fill the list with at least 10 names. You can hardwire the fills into your code by using 10 calls to add lucky number that pass new instances of lucky number objects. Okay, so I created 10 new lucky number objects, right? And I added a name to them just because it makes it easier to follow. At least that's what that's how my professor wants it done. So that's how we're doing it. Then names can be hardwired into your code, which I did right there. And then we call our add lucky number method with our following objects. And then we need to print out the resulting contents of your instance of the lucky number list using the default iterator that displays all entries in the list, the prime iterator that displays only the entries in the list that have prime lucky numbers, and then the even iterator that displays only the entries in the list that have even lucky numbers. Your output should be similar to the one listed below. Correct use of the printf method makes printing this output easy. Your output should be nicely formatted, but it does not have to dynamically adjust to the minimum field width and size. Okay. Sorry, I got a little bit of running on. Sorry about that. So here we go. So this is how it should come out. Okay, so okay, I guess I should explain our object lucky number. Maybe that's where I'm getting it messed up to a little bit. So public lucky number, we give it a name and it has that name, right? And then it'll give it a random lucky number from 0 to 9. It does not include 10. So maybe then I should change these names. Let's go with Dave, Ryan, Jim. Let's do the office. Pam. I don't think there's a Dave. We'll do Dwight. Pam, Creed, Michael. Who else is there? Angela, Oscar, Toby, and Andy. Okay. So we have fed it names. It should also have been given a random number, so we should have these two parts down, these first two columns, right? Printed with the default iterator. Okay. So I don't know the printf method very well, so I'm gonna pull that up over here on the side real quick. Printf. I don't know if it's just system.out.printf. Okay, it is. All right. Okay. S formats strings, D formats decimal integers, F formats floating point numbers, and T formats date, time, and values. The format Boolean values will use the %B format, no, string formatting. Okay. It's not exactly what I want. So it's the format, and then your object. So for what I want to do here, right? So I want to do lucky number list printed with, okay. So this will be S out. What? It always works. There we go. So we don't want print line, we want print F. And then do this, this, okay? So we're going to copy that. Except I don't have any special string formatting needed, I guess, besides we'll do %n. So we'll do that. Alright, and then don't need number formatting. No, okay. So that's just how that printf method works. Okay. Okay, so what I need to do here is do iterator default is equal to, I can't use the word default, can I? Def it, just do it iterator is equal to, we're gonna want to do list dot I think positions dot iterator, right? So what that should do is go into our lucky number lists class, go down to our positions. Right, where's positions at? I have a method called positions somewhere. I just don't remember where I put it. Because it's a class, private, so iterable. No. Where did I put? That's in here somewhere. Public position. Where is that? That must just be, well, whatever. So it returns, I knew how to do this. So which one returns what? So private class, position iterable, whatever. Public iterator returns new position iterator, but what returns? So public iterable positions, okay, so the method positions returns a position iterable, right? Position iterable returns an iterator called position iterator, and position iterator then comes up to here, right? Okay, and then I should have access through has next, next, and remove using, if I do iterator dot has next, next, and remove. Sweet. Perfect. Sweet. Okay. So I do have access to those now. Alright. So I want to do that one. We'll go like this. We're going to go in a little bit. Add some Java docs comments. Create default iterator. And what we'll do, prints out type of iterator. Sorry if my typing's not the best. I can't see my keyboard because my mic's in the way. So if you're wondering why my typing is all garbage, that's why. Oops, sorry about that. Just trying to clear it up a little bit, make it a little nicer looking. There we go. All right, perfect. So we have print out a type of iterator being used, and then here we're going to use Java doc. Okay, I guess not. Let's do it. Do here. So while loop that prints out lucky numbers from list till list is empty. Alright, I want to clean that. I do no longer have to do that. I can do iterator dot has next. While we have next, we would want to, oops, I keep hitting the microphone, I apologize. Okay. So while it has next, we want to do, okay, I'm just looking here. So we're gonna want to do, okay, so I want to still, let me check here, because it doesn't say I should have, okay. The lucky number class just has two instance variables, which is the name and the lucky number, which is fine. Single overload constructor, which is the single parameter name, and then automatically assigns a number. Got that part. But then where do I'm just curious where he wants me to do this. I guess he doesn't care, but I need to assign them each whether or not they're even or not prime. But I guess I could do that in this function and be like, if because that would just be list, I believe, right? So list dot is even or is prime. Okay, yeah, I could do it that way. So we're gonna do, I think instead of object, well, I guess, can I do an object? We'll do object. Element is equal to iterator dot next. Does that work? No. Or should I do lucky number? Okay, so they are using it as an object type. Okay, so we'll do while that. We're gonna set it equal to next. Okay, then we're gonna want to do string even. String is even is equal to, that would be list dot we're just gonna go list dot is even for now. I know that's not, or I guess maybe element dot get lucky number for now, because I know that's how we're gonna need to do it. But I think I could parse it as lucky number. No. Okay. Problem is, so I know it should be outputting me a lucky number because that is the way my list is set up, right? So we have linked positional list, lucky number list is equal to null, and then we're creating that here, right? So, but when we have our positional iterator, which is not, where is that? Hold on. Yes, we're implementing position iterator here. I should be, it says implements iterator position lucky number. Trying to figure out why, you know, guys, I should be able to access or use it as, or access it as a lucky number here, right? So I could do get lucky number, because that's what I'm gonna want to do there, right? Isn't it? We're going to leave it like that for now. And then I'll figure out why it's not working later. So is prime is equal to list dot is prime. I know it doesn't work like this, but this is just for conceptual purposes. Okay, and then we're going to want to do printf. Okay, so after the printf, we're going to want to pull up this again. Alright, so we're going to want to do... No, I forgot to put the if methods. Okay. They're just true false, right? Okay. Maybe instead of string, we'll do... Should be doing a boolean here. Because if I go here, yeah, these are booleans. Does our iterator method have access to? No. Okay. I don't know. So we're just gonna do it this way. So while that, we're gonna say if is even, return do it like that. I have to do this. If is even, and we'll do even is equal to even. I can't do it like this though. And else. Even is equal to odd. Okay. And we'll do the same thing here if it is prime. There we go. My I key was sticking, I guess. Did he say prime number? No, it just says prime. Okay, so we have those in. Looking real good, real good. I just gotta, okay, so I got, okay, this shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so now that we have that, we need to, I know we need to repeat this, right? Because we need one that contains just prime numbers. So going through with the prime iterator. And if I scroll down here, so we have position iterator, cool, positions, and then we run iterator, which returns positional iterator, which works just fine, right? So then same thing should happen here. So if I run even positions iterator and prime positions, okay, so this, no, okay, so we need to go iterator prime itr is equal to list dot prime positions dot iterator. Okay, and then we can also use sout. Wrong spot on the keyboard, Charles. F. Shift, there we go, %n. Lucky number list contents printed with prime iterator. Alright. I hate the way he does his capitals or capitalizations. He's very inconsistent with it when he gives us these with default iterator. Alright. So I'm gonna go down a few and then might as well implement the even iterator is equal to list dot even positions dot iterator. This out. There we go, %n. Like I said, I can't see my keyboard, so I'm trying. And I know most people don't need to look at their keyboard, but I can't even tell which space my fingers are on half the time. So lucky number list contents, and we have that printed with even iterator. Alright, so the way the prime position iterators and the even position iterators are set up is they shouldn't even print out anything other than prime and even in theirs. So I should you know what? I'm actually gonna do it this way so I don't gotta. Yeah, we're gonna do it this way. Not above that one, we'll do it below here, but we're gonna do boolean is even here and also prime. Just cut those out, and then I'm curious, can I do simpler, and then we'll also do string even. Come on, where's it? There it is. Okay. String even prime. Let's just completely cut those out. Okay. Save me a line of code there, but that way when I get to here, right? So I can do wow prime iterator dot has next. I can immediately set prime equal to prime, right? And then do the same thing down here. Wow, even iterator dot as next. I know I messed up. It's supposed to be lowercase e. There we go. Well, even iterator has next. Even is equal to even. That way, I don't need to run the if is even, if is prime on the methods that don't need it, because they should only be printing out prime and even methods anyway. So we're going to do that. Okay. And then we're also going to do object element is equal to prime itr dot next. And then do that down here. Object element is equal to, nope, we're going to do even itr dot next. I'm actually outside of the while loop is where I want to do that. So I want to do that before, so it's not getting run every time. Man, it's really hard to type and you can't see the keys, I'm not gonna lie. Object elements. Okay. Then we want to do I wonder if instead we can go, let's try it this way, lucky number, because I know it's feeding an element, but let's try if I do it there we go. Watch now, I should be able to do, just want to make sure if we go element dot get lucky number, perfect, get rid of that, boom. Alright, so that's how you get to do it. Okay. Sometimes it just takes some thinking. And it's not too confusing half the time, but sometimes you just get caught up in your own thoughts and don't realize how simple a task really is. Especially when coding, because there's a lot of things that can make something go wrong. Okay. Now, we'll want to do, we're going to remove this method right here for that line because there we go. Okay, I'm gonna move my microphone a little bit so I can start seeing my keys a little better. 1 second, let me fix my much better. Okay, so now that I can see my keyboard again, now I can type properly. All right. Can you still hear me pretty good? Looks like it. Okay. So now we're going to want to go to, after our while is that, we're going to want to check if we're going to go is even is equal to list dot is even of elements dot get lucky number. Why is that? Oh, it's never used. Cool. Don't care. I'm about to use it right now. So if is even, we're going to want to do even is equal to even, else set even is equal to odd. Which sounds funny, I know, but I understand what I'm typing, so that's all that matters. And I can put, yeah, I mean, I could maybe choose a better name, but I don't really know what you would call that, even odd. Like, that's just a weird, that's even weirder, you know? I don't know what that's referred to, though, is like, because I know, at least with prime, you could say is prime, but I'm using that as my boolean, so we're just putting it as prime. And then we want to do that same thing here, so is prime is equal to list dot is prime, and then element dot get lucky number. And I'm gonna do if is prime. Okay, here we go. Then, all right. Now we're gonna want to use the printf method, I believe. I don't want to use the printf method. It seems a lot more complicated. He says it makes it easier somehow, somewhere. I remember reading that. Correct use of the printf method makes printing this output easy. I'd argue, but okay, I'm gonna go to my lucky number 2 string. Yeah, get class dot get simple name at name lucky number. So I don't want to use those. I don't want to use my 2 string because then it's gonna give me my class, and I don't want that. I just want to get my name, get my lucky number. Right, so we're also gonna go here, and in string we're going to add name, and then we're gonna go int lucky number. Okay, after we have elements, we're gonna go name is equal to element dot get name, and lucky number is equal to element dot get lucky number. And I could actually just type in number there, number there. While we're here, we'll do it here. Here. I know it hasn't been instantiated yet, blah blah blah. Shut up. I know. Name is equal to element get name. Number is equal to element dot get lucky number. And of course I hit the down button instead of the over arrow. Do that a lot. Okay. Do the same thing here. Name is equal to element dot get name. Lucky number is equal to element dot get lucky number. Sorry, I'm sounding really monotone. Okay, so now the printf method shouldn't be as bad. I believe if I do it in the way of sout printf, we go %n, and then we just did name plus lucky number plus plus even plus space and then we'll do prime. Okay, I believe now, God, I keep hitting that. Okay, believe that if I add this to the back, every one of them, now since I have it all like this, I should be able to have the same one for every one. That was the end of my for loop, wasn't it? Oh, God dang it. Okay. Alright. Just make sure I have Java docs on all my methods, explaining what they do. Add to my private dictionary. Hear that freaking error. It's driving me nuts. Also, these. I guess fragments was spelled wrong. Fragment. Okay. Save. Nice. No more errors in Java docs or in the methods anywhere. I shouldn't need to import that because it's in. Okay, didn't create any errors. Okay. We have our list positions iterator, normal iterator, our prime iterator, and our even iterator. Okay. Build it. And we have an error. Cannot access iterator E iterator. Returns an iterator of the element in the collection. Please remove or make it sure it appears in the correct substitutory. Is that the class I just got rid of that in? Let's try it again. No. Doesn't change anything. Okay, it has to do with the fact this class file has wrong version. 59. It should be 52. How the fuck do I change that? Okay. Huh. I have no idea how to fix that error. Let's see here. If I just try to create a new project, sure, that's not how I want to do that. Okay. Because I do remember when I was importing it, right? That not able to submit breakpoint, method breakpoints. Why is it trying to load? Let me close these other projects, because I don't need those anymore. So let me try now. Was that? Is that seriously what was causing the issue? Huh. No, it was not. Okay. So the following error executed at line 94. No, right here. 46. Lucky number element is equal to a lucky number iterator.next. So if I go here, and that should be our iterator is itr is list.positions. Right, so we're running the method positions, which returns position iterable, right, which returns this, and therefore I have a new object of position iterable, which I should be able to then run iterator, which should give me a position iterator, right, and then I should have iterator right here, which has next, next, and remove. Linked positional node cannot be cast to lucky number. Okay. I get what it's saying. It's reading it. It's reading the .next. So here, if we go to position iterator next, it should return recent, right? Recent is private. It's a position lucky number, right? So if I go to position e.getElement, okay. Okay. I'm just trying to problem solve here. So it's doing recent cursor, right? So it's getting, so recent is being set to cursor. If cursor is equal to null, okay, yeah, so it should do right at the start though, when it gets initialized and I create the new position iterator, it should set cursor equal to the first number in the list, which is fine. If I leave it as set a lucky number, if I leave it as object, maybe. Okay, so that causes an error, but if I go lucky number, okay, it does not solve that error. Okay. Huh. God, I really keep hitting the microphone with my legs. I don't know why I'm getting that error. Exception in thread main. Yep, that's fine. It's the main class. Cannot be cast. So linked positional list node cannot be cast to lucky number. So it's not returning me the elements right now. So linked positional list here. Right. Okay. So it's not returning me the element. It's returning me the node, which is not what I want. I want it to return me the elements, not the next node. That's my issue right now, I believe, is what is happening. Okay. Now how I fix that is another issue. because, so my lucky number list right now, when I return it, right? So we have recent, cursor, whatever. So it's position lucky number. So you got the lucky number list dot first, right? So when I run, so lucky number list, so linked positional list. When I run first, which should be in here somewhere, return position header dot get next. Okay. Right. So header dot get next. So if I go to my get next method, get next just returns next. Okay, that's in the, okay. Okay, but when I run, okay, so when I get next, I don't want to return the node E. I want to return the element, because right now it's just getting the node, right? So I don't think I want to change that here. It's not there, not there. Maybe here instead, right? Because we're doing lucky number list first. Position of the next element, right? So we're getting right here, we're getting the position. So I think I need to do a get element, right? So dot next dot, I need to get the element, because right now I'm just returning the node. So how I get that element now is another thing. Here we can do element position. Right, and then if we go do lucky number element is equal to element position dot. Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out where I need to get that data from.
Where? Yeah. Okay. Where would I have access to get element, right? So I have access to get next here, right? Because I have lucky list dot remove. So maybe I want to, because right here it's returning the position. Okay. Next returns the next position. Yeah, see, I don't want the next position. I want the next element. So maybe I need to, well, it's here. So these are iterators. So we have has next, returns the next. No, see? No. Returns the next element in the sequence. Right now, that's what it's supposed to do, right? Return the next element. But right now, I have it set to return the next position. So if I did cursor dot get element, lucky number cannot be converted to type position lucky number. That's because recent is a position of type lucky number. Okay. So, but if I throw in, we'll create a new method here called public lucky number get element. that, we return recent element. Okay. And then we're gonna go private lucky number recent element is equal to null. Okay, that works fine, right? All we're doing with this then, the get element, would be setting recent element is equal to recent dot get element now. Okay. We're going to try that instead here. We don't want the position here. We want the element. So we're going to undo this. Right, so element. And then instead of dot next, I gotta think here. So when I run the next, so I'm gonna need to run that anyway. But instead of itr.get next, or next, we're gonna do itr dot get element, right? What do you mean? Why can't you find that method? It's literally so iterators position iterator lucky number get element. So if I do itr dot, so I have has next remove. Oh, okay. So that is referencing itself all the way to the iterator class. Okay. So would I have to then go okay. We're actually going to do it this way. Recent element, right? Get rid of this method. Because I don't feel like I'm supposed to be changing a lot here anyway. Right, so this is supposed to be returning a position. Right, but why would I want a position? That's what just doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I mean? I don't want a position, I want the element. I should just want to return a lucky number. Okay. What do you mean itr dot next? This is the shitty part about coding. That's for sure. Okay. Now why are these not working? What do you mean you can't find the method? Save. Fix. Okay, well, Well, if it's going to return the position, I don't want the position. I want the element that is stored there, right? So the position iterator gives me has next, next, and remove. So how am I supposed to access the element? It doesn't give me that option, because if I ever go to iterator, we have has next, next, and remove. So that just gives me the location of the next element in the list, right? So, and even here, get next returns the node. So we would want to run our list .get element at some point, right? So maybe we need to go, if I run list, can I run .get element? No. I don't know why. I feel like it would be able to, it should be able to allow me. Understand list is accessing our lucky number list, but as a lucky number list being a linked position list, I feel like we should have access to private static node class. Okay. Never mind. Okay. So how are we supposed to do this then? Okay, I have everything right. I just need to figure out
how to get the element from the lucky number, or from the list in the iterator, instead of the position, right? Because right now it's going to return me the position, and we don't want the position. It's not what we want. All right, let's go to this. Let's see here. Well, because see, yeah, object is equal to element. Okay, so I'm looking over here at my Internet Explorer or whatever it's called. Okay, so I should have the methods declared by list iterator, right? I should have an add, a has next, a has previous, a next index, a previous index, remove, and set. Next should return the element. Next index should return the position. If there's not a next element, return the size of the list, okay? So that's, I wonder, because we don't want just, we would want a list iterator, not the methods declared by iterator. Okay. But even so, in their methods declared by iterator, it's, hold on, I gotta sneeze 1 sec. Oh, sorry about that. I muted myself so it wasn't super loud. But even here it says your methods declared by iterator should return the next element, and then throws a no such element exception if there's not a next element, right? So in here I have that, but it's returning the position. I don't want the position, I want the lucky number, right? It's just throwing me off. Okay, we're going to delete this one. We're going to extract that one here. It's just a file. Alright, one sec. Okay. So, I opened up the practice problem that he gave us, right? So if I go to linked positional list, right? That should be the exact same one that I have because we just copied it, okay? But if I go to iterator, it should be the same thing, okay? I think alphabet, though, is the one that I'm looking for, right? So we have public boolean is a vowel, right? String S. Check to see if it is a vowel. If so, turn true. Then we have a toString, which I currently don't have, but I will add. Client. Okay, I see. Hold on. So he's using the toString, right? So using toString, alphabet is equal to that, right? So if we go to his alphabet, we have string is equal to nothing, iterator letter, list iterator. Okay, hold on. We're on to something. We need a toString method. All right. Let's add one of those real quick. Public string. I can't type. toString. Forget what goes in the toString, but we're gonna leave it. Nothing. Okay. I don't like when people do their codes like that, so we're gonna do it like this. I keep clicking on that. Okay, but so he's using toString alphabet is equal to blah blah blah. Okay. We're gonna copy and paste this. Mine. Right? So instead of letter, we want lucky number, right? Instead of alphabet, we want lucky number list. Right? Okay. Cool. Cool. Alright. So where does that come from? Dot iterator. Comes from linked positional list. Okay. So that's how you get access to this, right? And then when you run the next method in here, wherever it is, yeah, you get position iterator dot next dot get element. All right, perfect. Jesus Christ. Do I want element iterator though? Because I don't want a position iterator. That's what we're going to get right here. Public position E next. No. Well, I guess where's just regular iterator? Implements iterator. No.
we want public iterator. So we run iterator, returns an element iterator, and then we run next. Perfect. That's what I want. Boom. Okay. Got it. Cool. So have that. List iterator dot has next is equal to. Okay. So let me look at his letters then. What's his toString look like? Okay, in his toString he doesn't have I guess we're gonna problem is if I use the get class.get name, right? If I have my class name in there, then I don't care about the missing hash code. But then I'm not gonna have the name and the lucky number be outputted the way I want, right? But here, if I do it that way, then I don't need name lucky number, and I can just use lucky number or whatever it is .toString, right? How did he do it? Alphabet .toString. Okay, alphabet is equal to new alphabet. Okay, I'm a little confused, but I think I'm starting to understand. Okay, if I go here, right? Return string plus equals list iterator dot next. I want to do mine a little different because his is just gonna print out everything letter, right? Okay, so if I do letter list vowel list, okay. So vowel list iterator dot has next. Vowel list iterator dot next dot get element dot toString. Okay. So you have his position one and his vowel one. Okay, so depending. So I think for mine, the way I'm going to want to do it, I don't think I'm going to want to have it as a while loop. I think I just want to return. So iterator, right, so we have our positional iterator. Because he's wanting his to go all the way through. So we're just going to get rid of the plus equals here. Right, so we're going to return our element. No idea if that's going to fix it. Right, so if we do... So if we get our elements... So if he gets the element, right, he's getting... See, the difference is he's getting like a character, like a single character. I'm not. I'm getting multiple values. So I don't think I'm going to want to do that in my toString. But rather I just gotta think about this.
I don't know. Maybe I don't want to use mine as a toString method per se, right? Because list iterator is just going to the iterator and link positional list, right? And it's returning the element. But in my case, or I guess in his case, that would be letters, right? And a letter is just a single character, whereas mine I guess the way we're going to do it is this way, right? So for our toString, we're just going to have name and lucky number, because that's what I want, right? Does he have anything after? No, just return letter, right? And letter is a string, and it's an uppercase letter. Okay, so that way I can do it this way still. So we'll have return string is equal to list iterator dot next plus a space, and that way I can go to here, and when we do this, instead of list plus lucky number, I can do, instead, I could do well, I'm gonna want to do it. What does he type out? Just alphabet.toString. So mine would be what? List.toString. Okay, that part's fine. So we want it like that, that's fine. But instead of maybe a toString method, we want we also keep hitting shit. Maybe we want a public, what would that be? Return a lucky number? Okay, we're gonna try it. I don't think this is gonna work the way I want it to. Oh, my knees hurt. Okay, so the problem with going through the way I'm going through it right now, and if I do it this way, God, I'm very confused as to how he does the vowel version, right? So the vowel one, he had to do it a little different, right? So instead of just using the regular one, he had to do system.out. So letter list iterator.next.get element.get string. Okay, so this is what I'm doing, right? So while our list iterator has next, we want to print out okay, so we're gonna do it this way. This is where I went wrong, right? So instead of just doing iterator ITR, we want to do it this way, right? And instead of letter, go lucky number, obviously.
lucky number. We'll just do list iterator, right? And then instead of alphabet, I believe it would be list. Okay. And then instead of list iterator, or ITR, we do list iterator dot has next. And same thing here, list iterator. Right? So and here you do list iterator dot next dot get element. Okay, so I can do get element now. So instead of doing lucky number elements, instead of doing it that way, we're gonna do it this way, right? So name, actually, I don't need name because name is gonna get printed out using toString, right? So we're gonna go with list iterator dot. Is that not what he did? Dot next. Right, so list iterator dot, oh, there it is, next dot get elements dot toString. Okay. Now our lucky number is going to do the same thing. So list iterator dot next dot get elements dot get lucky number. Okay. We are on to something here. We are on to something. I may or may not have cracked the case. Okay, so this toString, pointless for me. Don't need it, right? I don't think so. Because we're using our list iterator for our regular one, our prime one, and our even one. So I believe if I just copy this, place it here, add a little space, instead of, and we'll do prime iterator here, and we'll do list dot prime positions dot iterator, right? Now we could do prime iterator, right? Iterator dot next. Okay. Gotta do this again. All right. So name unneeded. Cool. Lucky number we get from our prime iterator dot next dot get element dot lucky number. Maybe I don't want to use next. Hold on, I gotta think about this for a second. So, because if I'm running list iterator dot next, right, that would be here, or where, I don't know where it comes from. But if it's running the dot next method, then it's gonna advance in the iterator, and I don't want to run that. I don't want to advance in the iterator here, right? So we want to run, maybe run it here, but not here. How does he do it? So that element that gets, or toString. What other options I got? So list iterator dot. So maybe I want to set that. Let's try this. Lucky number element is equal to list iterator dot next dot get element, right? So maybe we'll do that, and then we'll set it equal to that element. Instead of doing lucky number like that and doing is even, we'll just do element dot get lucky number, right? Should work. Okay, that way. Then I can also get rid of those. But doing that prevents us from running the next method multiple times, right? And so instead of running list iterator next blah blah blah, here we could just do element dot toString plus even and prime, right? Should work like that. Yep. So we're setting lucky number equal to element, or we're creating element, right? And then we're doing that. Okay. Looks fine to me. I gotta make sure and go back and add all my Java docs, but so we'll do that again. Lucky number element is equal to list. Oh no, prime iterator is equal to list dot prime positions. What am I doing? No. Element dot. Gosh. No, what I was doing there. Dot get element. Okay. We'll save that. And here we'll do elements dot get lucky number. Same thing here. Elements dot toString. Okay. Looking nice, looking real nice. So I had the right idea before when I was here. If I go back, when I was doing the lucky number element dot next, I had the right idea, just the wrong execution per se. So instead of list iterator, we'll go even iterator, and then we'll do even positions dot iterator. Here we'll do it again. Lucky number element is equal to sometimes you just gotta stare at code long enough. Figure it out. Don't need a lucky number. Just do elements dot get lucky number. Same thing here. Element dot toString, which will print out the name and the number. Right? Should. And then whether or not it's even or prime. Now, if I build this, probably gonna get an error because I still have iterator open. Close. Build again. Sure, run. It's gonna work. Well, it ran, but nothing.
got output. Maybe it's got to be because I'm using the printf method. If I just use system.out.println, I just like my print lines better. I don't know why you wanted us to use the printf method. He didn't even use it, so. Let's try it again. I feel like that's got to be what my issue was, right? Yeah. Okay, so I should actually, I probably should print blank lines in between them. Lucky number. Right, so printed with default, prime, even. We had one. Oop, I did print line. Run it again. Hopefully I have more than one even number this time. Yep, there we go. Even, prime, not prime, not prime. Okay, now, so we got it printing out properly. We're accessing all the elements properly, everything. Now, it's all about formatting, which is the most boring thing ever. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, sorry my mouse looks like dark. I don't know why it's doing that on the screen. It's like black instead of white. Weird. Okay, but so lucky number list, contents, printed with default iterator. Should be all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay. Now we have all primes, all evens. It is working properly, right? So now that our code is at least working properly, let me reopen the assignment because I guess I closed it and didn't realize it. So he wants us to do this. So if you use the printf method, it makes outputting this easy. Yeah, okay. Now it's all about, formatting. So I got it to output right, just need to format it right. I don't know how to do that. So. Kind of tired now. Okay, I sent a message to my buddy who's also in the class. We'll see if he has the formatting figured out. Because yes, if you use correct use of the printf method makes the printing output easy. Yeah, I don't know how to use the printf method. Alright, so my buddy doesn't know. I don't know. Stack Overflow doesn't really seem to know. So I don't need number formatting. Like nothing. The most annoying thing is he's talking about, well, yeah, if you use the printf method correctly, it makes it easy. I'm sure it does. Except for the fact that he never taught us how to use printf once. So I have zero freaking clue how to do that. Yeah, no, nothing I found online explains how you can use it to do indentations and columns. Oh, I could Google that. I could just use it. How to use printf to create columns. Presumably you are using printf to output here. Let me pull up this page so I can show you what I'm looking at here. So this is what he's trying to do, right? He's trying to line up the columns, which is what I'm trying to do. So presumably you're using the just or printf to output the columns in the first place. You can use extra modifiers in your format string to make sure things are aligned. To print a column of a specific width, write justified, add the width of the formatting flag, example %10s with a column width of 10. If your string is longer than 10 characters, the column will be longer than you want, so choose a max value. If the string is shorter, it will be padded with spaces. To left justify a column, sign in front, e.g. 10s, negative 10s. I like to left justify things and right justify numbers personally, okay? If you're printing addresses, you can change the fill characters from spaces to zeros with a leading 0. Okay, so printf negative 30s %8s %8s new line name address size. Okay, so all right, looks like probably not going to use my toString method anymore, so we're going to add that back. And so instead of the toString, we're going to get element get name. Okay, so we're going to try this here. So nope, not what I wanted to pull up. We wanted to pull up this. I got to move it back over to the side. Sorry for a second. So let me just go here, right? So printf, we're gonna want to go %, what's our longest name? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do 20. Think of 20s %.
Probably. How big do you think he did his? 2, 3. We'll do negative 3s percent 4, 5, 6, 8 negative 8s and percent negative 20s, right? So we got that. And then after that, we're going to want to do backslash n. Oop, no, it's not a backslash, backslash n. And then we're going to want to do element dot get name element dot get lucky number. We're going to want to do even prime. Now we're going to copy this to every one of these because they should all be the same. All right, but we only want to use the printf method on our outputs, not our these ones up here. So let's try that. Come on, come on. Yeah, okay. So it doesn't need to be 20. We could probably get away with like 12. And instead of 8, we could probably do 6. The 3 looks about right though. But before these, I kind of want to do a backslash n so I can get a little bit of a space between each of them. You know what I mean? So let's save that, run it again. Nice. We have our defaults, we have our primes. Oop, I forgot that. And then we have our evens. Nice. All right, and just like that, I finished my assignment. Wow. That took me, let's see here, how long have we been streaming? Because we dropped down to 0 viewers. Okay, that's fine. We've been streaming for about an hour and 50 minutes. All right, that's not bad. So it's taken me an hour and 50 minutes, and I basically started from scratch because all of these files were included. The only thing I had to create was this, which is very simple. I gotta finish up the equals method quick. Our lucky number list class was basically given to us. I had to create these, which took 10 minutes. Let's see here. These were all fine. I had to basically just edit these from the ones that were provided. So it was a very easy lab, actually. Not too bad, not too bad. So if we go here, I should be able to change any of those to anything I want. Yep, so name. Does he include that? Does he say name? Lucky number? No, he does not. Okay. I could do that. Make it even fancier. Should be similar. Yeah. Do I go ahead and make it fancier or just leave it as is? I'm probably just going to leave it as is. Oop. Actually, no, I can leave that up there like that. Those are all technically part of that. Nah, we'll do it this way. So I got to go through, add my comments, explaining what each thing does now. Creates default iterator. Okay. This will be prints.
while loop that prints out lucky numbers from a list, from list till the list is empty. Alright. Okay.
One sec. Sorry about that, chat. I just got a call about my freaking car's warranty.
Whew. Just gotta make sure I got all those Java docs in, because I've definitely left him out before, and it just doesn't end well. He's just like, no, it doesn't count. You get points docked. I was like, what? I literally missed like 3 of them too. That was the most annoying part, probably.
Only thing I got left now, equals method.
Okay. Oh. All right. Oop, supposed to be in class. All right. Well, that's going to do it for the stream today, guys. I thought I had a little more time, but it is time for me to go to class. It is 11 o'clock. So I'm going to be a little late to class. It's fine. Just going to wrap up the stream real quick. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll probably be on again. Maybe not tomorrow. But I'll catch you over on Twitch. I do stream some there. I'm going to start streaming again a lot more after spring break, which is after next week, so spring break is not next week, but spring break is after next week. After that, I only have two classes for the entire rest of the semester, and I think it's one a day. So makes it real nice. I'll have plenty of time to stream, so catch me over on twitch.tv/callmehalara, and remember to hit that subscribe button, that like button, comment down below, let me know if you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.